Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Chris, the Camping Texan here. Where in the world is the GeoPro? This week we're set up at Speegleville Corps of Engineer Park at Lake Waco. This is campsite number 1. Well, y'all, it is so good to see you. Thank you for your patience. If you've been waiting on the next video to come out, I really appreciate your patience. The last park that we visited was South Llano River State Park back in the first week of June. It's really great to have the GeoPro back out here and doing some camping out here with my fellow campers. Just words can express how much fun that I'm having being out here and shooting a new video for you guys. So thank you guys for hanging on and you know, I took a small break at the end of the South Llano video. I said I was going to get the kids, you know, they graduated from high school and, you know, get them on their path. And well, a small break turned into a really big break, and you guys know how it goes. You know, get the kids settled, and then lo and behold, sold the house, got a new job, bought a new house. So it just kind of kept spiraling. But I really appreciate your patronage and hanging in there and waiting for me. I'm excited about being out here on the trail and bringing you guys some new campsites. But hey, let's talk about Speegleville Park, COE Park. This is a park that I've been by dozen of times, y'all. Out heading toward Meridian State Park or Cleburne or Dinosaur Valley. I've always wanted to stay here. Got the opportunity to stay here for a week. I've visited 3 campsites, which I'm going to show you, and I just love this park, y'all. Like, it could be I could totally stay here for a month. I mean, this is a great lake, a great park. I highly recommend that you come and you check this out. But Waco, Lake Waco, y'all. So as the story goes, in 1930 they dammed the Bosque River and created Lake Waco. It was water supplied for local towns like Robinson and Woodway. In 1965, they had to update the dam. A new earthen dam was installed, and it raised the water level for the area. But one of the cool things that we get to enjoy out of all this is that there are several parks in this area that you can visit. So that's a lot of fun. But hey, y'all, why don't you come along and I'll show you Speegleville Park. Campsite number 1, y'all, Speegleville COE Park. This is a site that you can't pass up. In fact, 1 through 4, y'all, right here on the water, but I am partial to number 1. I love it. Pull through site. If you're coming in late, you got plenty of space to put a big rig in here. It does have a slope now. It slopes toward your services over here, so just be aware of that. Services 20, 30, 50 amp electric, y'all. Everything hooks up really nice. You're not going to have a hard time at all. Water, no leaks, everything's good to go. Quiet. You know what I love about this campsite? You've got woods right there. If you have a bicycle, or even if you just want to walk, the restroom is right around the corner. You're not far from headquarters if you need to update your permits. Everything, y'all, is so beautiful. Now, if there's one drawback to this campsite, it doesn't have a shade shelter. I really wish that they had included shade shelters on 1 through 4, but they did not. But you do get a double hook lantern pole, as well as a standing grill and in-ground grill and firing. You've got the pea gravel here. Just really nice campsite. Blown away by it. And then down here, you've got several trees, y'all. A lot of natural shade. You can see we've got our chairs set up down here. Y'all, I've seen ducks. I've seen geese. I've seen turtles. You name it. Fish out here flopping around in the water. Just a beautiful place to bring your family, bring your kids out here. I had the pleasure of meeting the gentleman that had the campsite before me, and he had left his rope down here by the water, which, by the way, you can put your boat in over at the boat ramp, and then you can bring it over here and tie it off. So he said that they really enjoyed, had a good time out here. Didn't catch any fish, but just had a good time watching the wildlife, and I agree with him. Lake Waco is so beautiful. Got to get out here, y'all. campsites like 1 through 4, they're gonna go quick. So make sure that you grab one. So beautiful. Now, as far as insects go, y'all, the bees have been relentless. These old trees, they have a lot of beehives and stuff like that up in there. While we were sitting under here, we were getting attacked while we were eating our lunch. So just be aware that there are some bees. They haven't really messed with us that much, but they've been a little bit of a nuisance. Cell phone, didn't put up the booster. Everything's been great on AT&T. So no problems with surfing the internet, making phone calls, whatever you need to do with your phone's gonna be great. But this is one of the campsites that you've got to check out if you come to Speegleville. Well, y'all, campsite number 1 has been a blast, but let's pick everything up and move over to campsite 17 and we'll check it out. If you're looking for an accessible site, I really think that you guys are going to enjoy 17. I rented 17 at the last minute. There were no other sites available here at Speegleville, so got this one. It's acceptable to do that. If there's no sites available, then the accessible sites are fair game for anyone. I really like 17, y'all. 20, 30, 50 amp electric. Everything hooked up quite nice. Water. It's not a full hookup, so you will need to visit the dump station, but no leaks. Everything's working great. Of course, you get the accessible lantern hook, double lantern hook. You get the elevated grill and fire ring, and the grills here are really nice. We're talking barrel style grills with prep space. And then what I love is the yard here in 17. A lot of deer come through here in the afternoon. Really beautiful. You get a view of the lake. Even though you're on the inside of the loop, you're not right by the water, you still get a good view of the water. So 17 is a site that I really like. The one thing about this site is that to be an accessible site, you would think they would have an accessible picnic table. And this picnic table doesn't have the notch out for a wheelchair. But there's still plenty of room here on this concrete pad. The site reminds me a lot of the well-manicured sites that you see at state parks like Mother Neff. You've got the pea gravel, just really beautiful. had a cold front move through last night. A lot of rain and everything's soaking wet this morning. Gray skies, really windy. Temperatures dropped down in the 50s. But you guys are going to get full effect this morning. But this is the last campsite, y'all. I stayed here one night. This is 18. Really long asphalt driveway. If you got a Class A, you got tons of room to get your rig in here. Everything leveled out really nice. The services, y'all, 20, 30, 50 amp electric and water. Everything hooked up the way that it should. No issues with any of the services. Sewer, you'll need to go to the dump station. This is not a full hookup campsite. This campsite backs up to the woods. If you love deer, you're going to love this campsite. They come out of the woods in the early morning and afternoon, and they just walk right through your campsite. So you're going to really enjoy it. Didn't put up the cell booster at this park at all. Speegleville, didn't need it. AT&T, everything was great. I do want to mention that if you need groceries, there's a Dollar General. If you go down Highway 6 north and exit Speegleville Road, or you can stay on the feeder road as you leave the park here, just take a right. The Dollar General's got a lot of grocery items there, propane, as well as there's a gas station just down the feeder road. So if you need fuel, or if you want to get bait, if you want to do some fishing, they have bait there at the little store. Gas prices are fairly reasonable. So y'all give them a try if you need any supplies while you're out here. I didn't set out a whole lot of things because we were just going to be in 18 for one night. We're actually heading over to Airport Park. We're going to be over there for about a week. So, but some of the amenities in 18 that I really think you're going to like include the shade shelter, the oversized aluminum picnic table on a concrete pad. You've got the in-ground fire ring, as well as the barrel grill and your lantern hook. So a lot of space here, a lot of grass for your kids to play or your dogs to roam. Really think that you'll enjoy this campsite. Y'all look at this. If you think I'm kidding, this is campsite 18. It's about noon. We're getting ready to take off. Look at this. We got a whole family of deer right here in the campsite. Y'all are gonna love this campsite. So you want to come out and enjoy Speegleville Park, but you don't own an RV or even a tent? Y'all, they've got a couple of shelters you're really going to enjoy. This is 31 and 32. So let's go check them out, y'all. Nice parking area, small parking area for your truck or your car. Even some additional parking. I saw people with their boat trailers up here. These are pretty nice. On the outside, well, first of all, you notice you've got a nice concrete path that leads to the shelter, and that's the same for each one. You've got a spigot on the outside for water, in-ground grill and fire ring. Look at that, shade shelters on each one. And I apologize for the wind, y'all. I did not charge my dead cat, so you're getting full effect here with the wind. Sorry about that. But y'all check this out. Lights on the outside, locked. You can get the key from headquarters. They have a bench on the inside where you can sit down. A concrete floor, you could put your blow-up mattress or a cot. You've got a light on the inside here. An electrical outlet if you need to plug something in. Pretty cool. Aluminum picnic table, oversized aluminum picnic table. I mean, these are nice. You could pitch your tent back here if you wanted, if you had additional guests. So don't let the fact that you don't have the equipment, you don't have an RV, don't let that stop you from coming and enjoying nature, y'all. Bring the kids out here, let them play out here in all this grass that they have. You're right here by the water. It doesn't get any better than this. What a great view. Beautiful old oak trees over here. I mean, this is just so nice. Get out here and check these shelters out, y'all. hope you are enjoying your tour of Speegleville COE Park. Go ahead and lace up your tennis shoes and I'll show you some other cool features of this park. The restrooms at Speegleville are pretty standard for any COE park. They have separate showers and restroom facilities. Bring your own soap. The only drawback is that they don't have any soap dispensers in the restrooms. But every day the staff is out here, they're cleaning and they're replenishing the toilet paper. So you'll find clean restroom facilities here at Speegleville. Really impressed by the dump station here at Speegleville COE Park. The driveway is really wide. You can get a couple of large rigs in here with no problem. There's no light out here, so if you've got business to take care of, it'd be best to do it during the daytime. But they do have a dual sewer connection, a trash can to get rid of your gloves, as well as a couple of spigots to do a washout. I would suggest bringing your own water hose. The water hose that they have out here is broken. The pad itself is fairly level. The concrete pad, it does slope in the center, so just be aware of that. But I've dumped my tanks out here a couple of times since I've been here. No issues whatsoever. So dump station is good to go, y'all. All right, y'all, let's talk about some fun things to do at Speegleville COE Park. I'm standing in the parking area for the boat launch. This is a huge parking area. You've got plenty of space to park your truck, your car, what have you, your boat trailer. There are no marked trails at this park like you'd find at a state park, but they do have a network of roads that you can get out and ride your bicycle, walk your dog, what have you. You can get plenty of exercise at this park just walking the roads here. But let's go check out the boat ramp, y'all. So they have a chemical toilet out here, so you've got that if you need it. A dumpster to get rid of any trash. Nice area to set up your boat trailer if you want to back it into the water. A 3-lane boat ramp, nice and wide. And then they've got some lights out here as well, so if you gets close to dark or whatever, to help you out. But check that out, really nice. And then they also have a fishing pier over here if you wanted to throw a line off the pier. Pretty cool. We all had a blast out here at Speegleville COE Park. Can't wait to get back out here. It's so beautiful. With scenes like this, you got to come and check this out. It's time for me to hit the trail. I'm moving over to Airport Park to check that one out, so come and join me. Remember, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when our videos post. And remember, if you have a comment, make sure you drop it down in there and I'll check it out. I'll see you at the campsite.